Yeah, again, for me, there's no but there. I look at the amazing achievement that happened over the last 4 days. The way we applied pressure to the Australian team, and pretty much in all facets of the game were really good and really solid. So for me personally, the cricket takes all the glory and all the shine here, the way that we played, personal performances within our team, and especially the guy sitting next to me. I remember this game and his performances as one of his last here in Cape Town. I'll remember that as one of the sweetest moments.
Obviously, we're just very happy sitting here right now. You know, everything happened so quickly out there. At one stage, I thought, okay, it's going to be a grind, you know, tomorrow as well. But yeah, Keshav got the ball rolling, or the run out, you know, got us going, and from there, there was just a buzz in the field and the energy in the field, and yeah, just happy that we could wrap it up.
We were very motivated before the series, and as a team, we expected the style of play that Australia was going to come with, as I said many times. But definitely after that first test, there was a lot of, I wouldn't say frustration, but more motivation. The guys were really, really pumped up after the stuff that would happen there. And you probably shouldn't need more motivation to try and beat an Australian team. There's a lot of motivation there already. But honestly, after that game, I could feel it in the camp that the guys were super pumped, and they were, you know, normally you have 3 or 4 guys that wants to take the game on, but it felt like all 11 of the guys were really, really hungry to make a play. I think it's so difficult to say which is right and which is wrong. I think obviously he's trying to take responsibility, so there's right in that. But there's also a right in that own people are responsible for their own actions. So I don't know what the right answer is there. I can understand it's a really tough time for him to be in right now. Obviously the situation that I was in was really difficult for me as well, because people were attacking me and my personality and my character, and I felt it was wrong, it wasn't fair. I don't know how he feels about his own personal situation, but I can imagine that it's a really tough time that he's going through. For me, yes, ball shining versus ball tampering is two, I think, very different situations, and one is definitely much more serious than the other. There's been a lot of good stuff being said over the last while about Morne, but Morne has always been, for the first 6, 7 or 8 years of his career, he was the guy that went unnoticed. You know, he was the workhorse. He got his 2 or 3 fizz, and I think only captains really appreciate the work that someone like Morne does. You know, he's not the guy that gets 5 fizz. You know, Dale Steyn, Kagiso Rabada, they're the guys that gets 5 fizz on regular occasions. Morne is he does the donkey work. He works hard. He runs in all day as a captain. He's always he never says I've bowled enough. He always, you tell him that it's enough now, and then he wants to bowl more and more. So that's a captain's dream. So from a performer, he's going to be he's going to be missed in our team. He's been almost a mother figure in the team, if you can say that. With a big heart. So that we're going to miss that. Obviously, his bowling we're going to miss. But Haidos he calls himself Haidos. He scored some valuable runs for us, especially this year. But he's going to be missed in our team. It is size 13 boots that is going to need to be filled. It's big shoes, and we understand his decision. It's the decision for his future and his family. So he knows that the team backs him up 100%, and it's great to see that the fans are so behind him. And I reckon he's going to miss days like this a lot. Today was very, very special. I tried to enjoy it as much as possible. The crowd is always amazing here at Newlands. For me personally, this is the best venue to play Test cricket. So yeah, today is a highlight of my life. I think, if I get asked the question again, what is your most memorable or special day, it will definitely be today. It is tough, especially leaving a quality group of men, in the change room. It is going to be sad. But I suppose, all good things does come to an end, and for me, it's just keep on focusing now on finishing on a high. Like I said the other day,
you know, as a team, we've got one goal in mind, and it is winning this series. And we've got one more hurdle to jump over, and you know, it's the main focus.